All right. Welcome, wonderful listeners, to another wonderful, beautiful, fandiferous edition of
The Discussion Corner.
Brought to you by Ryan, Carl, and Matt, and sometimes Chris. All right, my name is Ryan.
This is Carl.
And I'm Matt.
And he's Matt. And right over there, once again, actually not today, Call Guy Chris is out today on paid vacation.
Boom.
He is up in northern or central California, right past Santa Barbara, visiting the snowy Pluffer.
Happy 21st birthday, Chris.
For those,
21st birthday, Chris.
yes, if you guys are wondering, the snowy Pluffer is a bird, indigenous to sand dunes, and it fucks with people's vacation time. There we go. All right, wonderful listeners. Today's wonderful topic being macho behavior in American society today, from the past, and is it increased? Has it lessened?
Oh,
and how is it?
yeah.
Yeah, a reference to a wrestler. And how is it hurting or hindering society? Same thing. Shit. Is it helping or hindering society? I don't know. I'm tired. Carl, what's your opinion on macho-ness in society?
I love the Macho Man.
You love the macho man? We're not talking about the wrestler, Carl. We were talking about the behavior, macho behavior. What is your intellectually stated opinion?
I'd have to say that, like, I don't like people that speak or act beyond their means.
I agree with that. I fully agree. And what he means is, if you can't back it up, don't act like you have it. Am I right?
Well, no, not necessarily. Just have, mutual respect for human beings.
Just have mutual respect. Never thought I'd hear that in a southern accent right there. What, Matt? But acting macho doesn't necessarily mean you're strong. Sometimes it could mean the opposite. You know which cases there's the most macho behavior? People who have the little man complexes. You know who has those little man complexes? Little men. I want you to think about that next time you're driving your lifted truck and you're thagging your pants. All right, Carl. Any instances where macho behavior has affected you negatively?
I remember seeing the Macho Man lose to Hulk Hogan, and that was just horrible.
It's horrible. How were you feeling?
They had such like a great build up to it, and then he just lost. I guess no one beats the Hulkster.
No one beats
Hulkamania.
the Hulkster. Learn that. Live and learn. No one beats the Hulkster, okay? Now, I humored you in this changing of the subjects. Any instances where macho behavior has affected you negatively, if that is a word?
Yeah. I mean, like, gonna get too into my personal life here,
No one's asking you to.
But yeah, there's been times when like macho behavior has drawn me into bad situations, especially like if you're a person that doesn't like let things go easily, like a person that like has a problem with pride. Mm-hmm. Macho situations will fuck you.
They will fuck you, and it will traumatize you because of the fucking. Matt, what about you? Do you have any experiences that you'd like to share with us today? He just shook his head. Obviously, he's perfect. He's never had any problems with it, and he kicks ass on a regular basis. All right, good for you, Matt. All right, me on the other hand, I've had particular stuff that is, like mini-scarred me. It kind of made me think, wow, I should have done something. I was at a concert when I was 16. This skinhead guy was just, acting erratic. He's crazy. Out of his rocker. Everyone was afraid of him. Goes up to this guy and says, hey, support your shit. And me being the kind fellow that I am, I'm like, oh my God, what's going to happen? He was like, dude, I don't want any trouble. The skinhead guy slaps him. Guy goes to the ground. And I felt like I got to say something. I can't say something. I'm right next to the guy. So I told him to stop it. Didn't hear me, and I'm glad he didn't hear me because to me it sounded like stop it. What came out, though, was stop it. I was just so nervous that that's what happened. Wasn't trying to sound like that. It's just how I sounded.
Yeah.
And that left an imprint on me.
That was like fear's grip on your balls.
Exactly, and it squeezed it.
Yeah.
To like, not only did I sound higher pitched, but somehow I sounded actually gay. I had the accent for some reason. That's how tight the grip was. And that is, though, sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles, though. Am I right, Carl?
Yep.
That is the way the cookie crumbles. Beautiful. I will say, though, that had kind of a lasting effect on me the last week. Because, I'm not a confrontational person. Used to work out in high school, just in case something happened. Nothing really happened to me, so I kind of stopped working out. So now if some guy wants to act macho, I can only headbutt him. which that hurts both of us. It's kind of like a kamikaze attack. Sorry for you Japanese Americans. That's just what happens.
Jesus.
Anyways, is there guys? Next question: how has machoism affected you in a positive way? Has it affected you in a positive way, Carl?
Yeah, Macho Man was in Spider-Man.
All right. We already went through that topic. Let's go to the actual topic.
That was cool, man. I was
That
so
was
happy
cool.
for him.
Wow.
Like,
this is
died of cocaine overdose or some shit like a year
really
later.
really embarrassing, Carl. Really embarrassing.
You know, he started an internet show.
Oh, look that our ratings just plummeted. Oh, this lack of structure is fucking us, Carl. But keep talking. Let me hear about Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now you stop talking and now you're just giving his catchphrase. What the fuck, Carl? What the fuck? This is fucking everything up. Okay? It's fucking insane, dude. What the fuck? All right. But anyways, Matt, has machoism affected you in a positive manner? He shrugged his shoulders, which means he doesn't know. He doesn't remember. Has it affected me in a positive way? I think there are times when you might need to exercise it. I don't think there's any that have necessarily affected me in a positive way. I did tell off one of my friends a while ago, and he gave me a little bit of respect. Other than that, I don't think I was acting macho. I think I was just saying, hey, quit being an ass. Simple as that. All right. Obviously, though, we don't have many instances of this, but another question. Do you think it's increased or decreased in American society today?
I think there's just more people. So that's why it increases. Like, same macho ratio.
But just more people.
Same macho man. Just more of
So
them.
you're saying is like back in the early 90s, late 80s, there was one macho man?
Yeah,
But
only one Randy Savage.
With the population, now there's like probably four.
There's an
equivalent-
army
four
of
macho mans. Let's
macho men.
Army, maybe. I'm gonna just say 4 to be safe though, because we don't need an army of those guys. Oh no, I've seen his muscles. They were oiled up, but they were scary nonetheless, Carl. Oh shit. Anyways, I happen to agree with Carl. I think there's just more people, so we notice it more. And I think people are mistaking that acting macho and saying that we have a more violent culture than we did like maybe 30 years ago, which I don't believe. I don't believe. What do you think, Carl? You better say the right thing.
I will say the right thing, Bob. I always do.
Not the left thing.
Yes.
Not the left thing. The right thing.
Those fucking communist hippies.
Jesus. We're not going there. You need to calm down, man. No need to act macho here, Carl.
No,
we're a safe environment right
no.
now. Don't be tripping on the Whopper, Carl.
What was the question?
This is brought to you by Burger King, by the way. Shit, I don't remember. Do you think part of it? In my opinion, people see a bunch of people acting macho, and they think because of that, American society, our American culture is more violent than it was 30 years ago.
Is American culture more violent than 30 years ago? Okay.
And do you think, if so, do you think people blame the machoism for the violence?
I think in some aspects, American culture
Some aspects, yes.
is more violent
Oh, yeah.
than it used to be, but I think in others, it's not.
Like, in what aspects do you think it's more violent now?
Like, there's more types of different crime, but like most types of bad crime on the whole are down, like murder. Even though there has been a lot of like these horrible like shootings in horrible places, like on the whole in America, murder is way down from like say 1994.
New York, Chicago, they've all gone down right there.
Although Chicago is the murder capital of the world, I'm pretty sure.
Well, it looks like Chicago needs a new hero. All right, but we're going to get to that next quarter.
They have like an anti-gun ban too.
Really? Well, we're going to get to that next quarter. In the meantime, guys, we do have calls. Our phones are open if you guys want to call. We are taking all callers. We have sent cards throughout the country now, so it's not just the South that's going to call us. All right, so remember...
Yeah, because, out of the country, we got the locked up abroad guy.
We do have the locked up abroad. He might be calling within the next 2 weeks, too. Violence and culture. It's beautiful. Machoism. There's some macho subcultures, like we used to call them the bros. What other types of people do you think would fall under this macho category? Greasers. 50s machoism at its best. Seems like nothing. Seems like a little pie fairy tale on the desk of your granny's drawer. But back then, they were hard. They were hard as hell. Anyways, having a wonderful day. One of the things I don't get, Carl, and Matt too, one of the things I don't get is how these macho people, they had weed into their culture. Why do you think that is? I just don't understand that. Because weed's always... it's always had the stereotype of just calming people down, relaxing people. From the words of Cat William, weed has a little thing in it called fuck it. But macho people don't necessarily always have that fuck it. Why do you think they are so quick to accept weed into their little circle?
I don't know. Maybe just more people in general smoke weed now, Bob.
Maybe they lace weed with steroids nowadays.
Or maybe just like more people in general smoke weed.
I'm going to go with the steroid thing and post that on Wikipedia. That is how our society's going nowadays. Beautiful. I'm going to write a song about machoism, too, because machoism has been affecting our society many, many moons. Guys, wonderful listeners, I got to use the restroom. This is very unprofessional. Like I said, we do have calls going out. I'll be back. Carl, you keep them under the radar. Oh, I was told by my manager I can't leave to go to the bathroom. Okay.
We have a manager?
We do have a manager. I never told you guys.
Why aren't we getting paid?
Oh, he said he'd pay us once his paycheck goes over $3 an hour.
Well, I want to get more like on the creative end of things. Like maybe he can hire like
Well, one of the reasons like I can't do it because
apprentices,
like, one of the things...
editing, video editing.
Oh, hang on, we have a caller. First caller. All right, thank you for calling the discussion quarter. My name is Ryan. You're on. Where are you from, and what's your name?
Hi, I'm from Long Beach.
The man? Did you say what was your name? Okay, Steve the Man. How do you feel about machoism in today's society?
Man, I feel like there's not enough. All these pussies and that shit. Makes you piss off.
Okay, interesting. What do you do for a living?
Be fucking awesome, dude. Go to bars, pick up chicks, bro.
Interesting.
That's good.
I mean, like, do you get a paycheck for being awesome, or did the woman pay you a paycheck?
Yeah.
Well, it's wonderful.
Are you an escort, sir?
They call me the male Juno.
All right.
I'm not the man for a reason.
All right. Now, do you think violence in American culture has increased or decreased? Your opinion?
It's increased.
It's increased. All right.
Yeah.
And is there a lot of that in Long Beach going on?
Hell yeah, dude.
Are you killing the gays?
Yeah, man. Fucking faggots gotta kick their ass all the time, man. We got gay corner. We got gay cafe. Soon they're gonna make gay bay.
Snoop Dogg's taking Long Beach back, homie.
Snoop Dogg is taking Long Beach back. You heard that from not Wikipedia, but Carl Garrison. He is wonderfully sourced, partly by Wikipedia. The rest is a Raisin Brand website. All right. Now, Steve the Man, so since you were killing the gays, there has been a beacon out in Long Beach trying to catch this. They've been searching for this guy. And I want you to know we have traced your call, and the authorities will be coming to your house.
Oh, authorities. I'm getting Steve the Man. The man gets the authority.
All right, Steve, you have a good day.
I know where you live. Steve the Man is coming.
Oh, that's not creepy. All right, Steve, we're gonna go. Thank you for calling.
I'm gonna come.
I love chilling in Long Beach. Pretty fun.
It is pretty fun. You're in downtown Long Beach. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm probably not gonna go anymore.
No?
Not after that. Our face is pretty well known. We've sent our business cards all through the country right now, huh? Haven't we?
Of course.
Yeah. That's why we got a call from Long Beach this time, and I'm not exactly happy. Hey, we got another call. Hang on. All right. Welcome to the quarter. What's your name and where are you calling from?
You don't hang up on Steve the Man. Steve the Man hangs up on you.
All right. I'm a little frightened. Block all calls. Block all calls. That's enough. All right. We appreciate you.
Hey, I found you, boys. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
We'll see you next